What's going on, everyone? Ranch back at it. This episode of Hard Scene Cigars, good friend Shayne over at Herfaholic on Instagram sent this Tatuaje Karloff. And this is a beautiful, beautiful cigar. Nice, totally closed foot, triple cap. A couple of spots it feels a little bit tightly rolled. Kind of veiny. Looks nice though. Kind of has a nice soft, just tobacco smell on there. Kind of a real light brown with, and I don't know, some, when the sun hits it just right, some red tones kind of coming through there. And the Karloff is supposedly a complimentary line to the Monster series, and it was the first one. First in the Monster series was Frank for Frankenstein, I believe, and the Karloff was for Boris Karloff, who played the original Frankenstein. If you're too young to know who he is, that guy did some amazing work. Just the eyes on that guy and his presence. I remember when I was a kid watching all those original Frankenstein, Dracula, and I mean, he did some incredible work. I want to say thanks to Shayne for sending that over for a review. Okay, what do we know? Country of origin is Nicaragua. Factory was made in was the My Father Cigars. We got an Ecuador Sumatra wrapper, binder filler Nicaraguan, about 6 5/8 inches long with a 49 ring gauge. Vitola size, we're looking at $13, give or take national average per stick. Box came with 13, looking about, $169. Number of cigars released, 4,000 boxes, 13 cigars, totaling 52,000 cigars in total. I've never smoked a Karloff before. I was not lucky enough to get one or order one. Prost. So this makes me pretty happy. Kind of woodsy off the tip, off that foot. Let's go ahead, put a straight cut on here. I always like to blow it off just because you don't want to get that loose tobacco. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Let's go ahead here. Let's toast this up. You got a nice cigar, light it up. You got a nice glass of party liquor, pour yourself one. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and slam that subscribe button right away. Keep along with this cigar review journey of mine. It's nutty, kind of sweet. A little woodsy maybe at the back end. It's pretty nice. Looks like we got a nice light on there. Looking pretty nice. Kind of woodsy on that aroma. Wow. Smooth. That draw, I'd have to say perfect. Wow. That is perfect on that draw. Just the right amount of snugness coming through. Very, very good. Some dark notes starting to come through. Dark, maybe a little leathery, a little dark leather. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Wow. Just that woodsiness, but I feel like a light spice. Can't tell if it's a pepper, a black pepper coming through, just sitting right there. Just a little spice starting to just kind of hit my tongue. Wow, that is good. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna enjoy this afternoon right here. We're gonna put in on the first third, see what we get. Stay tuned. What's going on, everyone? We are back. That ash looking sexy. Ash whores gotta be getting a little fucking chubby in their pants right now. It is right now, I'd say we're ramped up about a mid-body. Flavors are equally matched. Right after that first third, I started transitioning in. I got a little bit of like a creamy wood, creamy cedar maybe. Wasn't sweet, but a little bit of a creaminess to it. Just on that flavor. Very, very nice. Still crazy smooth. I wanted to get in here and I wanted to get you to see the ash, because knowing my luck, that fucker's going straight down in the lap here. I have to fucking get up, brush that thing off before it burns a hole in my pants. Got this way in the back part of my throat, a little bit of like a black pepper that's just kind of lingering there. Just enough to keep me interested. But I mean, this is stacking dimes. That ash is looking nice. Burn is nice. Construction, spot on. I mean, right now, I can't ask for more. I can't ask for a better smoke. A slight burn, like a burnt flavor. Ooh. Yeah, like a definite, like, charred wood. Wow. And it's not, it's kind of dry. The smoke is kind of dry. I'm on my third beer right now. I'm in the first third, so if she keeps up like that, you know, we're gonna be hauling ass here. Prost. But it's Saturday. I usually film my reviews like Friday night, Saturday night. Maybe I'll film a review during the week, and you know, I'll store that in the archives. And I had this, you know, it's been sitting for maybe a month or so, maybe 5 weeks. I'm not sure. I'd have to check back. And I was trying to figure out the right time to smoke this, you know. And it was so nice today that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get out here. Beautiful day, beautiful cigar. I was thinking about waiting until I hit up Texas, do this right from like the pool floaty, just sit in the pool with some cocktails, smoking on in the pool. But we'll do another one for the pool review. And then Shayne sent me 2 cigars, and then the other was the Viaje Super Shot. And I'll tell you what, that fucking, I mean, that's like 3 1/4, but I think it was like 48, maybe 52, I think it was. And I didn't do a review on that. I don't know if you've had the Super Shot before. But holy fuck, that little thing is powerful. I mean, it was, man, I think I smoked in there for, man, a little over an hour. That small stick, I mean, it was burning slow. And by the end of that little thing, I had like sweat dripping down my face. I mean, it was fucking strong. I went inside, like halfway through, I grabbed a spoonful of sugar and fucking ate that thing. How the wood notes, almost with it's like a wood and a leather kind of mix. Oh, it's so good. We're back. The burn's looking spot on. Down here, I feel like I had almost like some dark, woodsy, earthy chocolate notes that kind of came through. Some mustiness, but throughout this whole thing, and crazy smooth. I did get up because I had to grab a few more beers. Prost. That smoke's not dry anymore, but can't let off on the beer now. Still great amounts of smoke. And when I do have a new flavor come in, the transitions are, oh man, they're fucking, man, they're good. The transitions are incredible. When I did get up though to grab them beers, I thought it was at about a mid-body. About halfway through, I grabbed a couple more beers, and I got up. I was like, goddamn, kicked me right in the fucking dick, you know. I mean, it was probably teetering at a full body, you know. But like when you're smoking it and you're relaxing and you're chilling and you're just enjoying it, and you're getting caught up in the mood that a good cigar sets you in, you're not even realizing that strength might have been kicking up to a whole nother level. I feel like right around the center, I mean, she kicked up to probably about a full body, and when I got up and I walked, I was like, holy shit, you know. I was like, felt a little stumbly, you know. I'm like, I think they kicked up, you know. But now that I'm down towards the end here, I do feel like it's kind of came, so it's like right down. I'd like to take this band off, but I don't know. You can probably see that right there. Looks like a little bit of glue might have seeped out from behind there. But we'll deal with that when we get there, you know. What's nice about this, I got like deep leather that kind of like comes and goes, you know, and it's like that old school like leather store leather, you know. The smoke output's still strong. I mean, it's a banging cigar. And that like campfirey charness kind of has been coming and going. You know, when I first started smoking cigars, you know, I never really got in. I don't know if it's got into that charry campfire woods or just didn't appreciate it. But I appreciate it now. I definitely do. You know, I guess my palate has evolved and changed. I appreciate some of these flavors a lot more, you know. And it's like when you hit these certain flavors, they might jog some memories up. You know, and what's nice is a good cigar will make your fucking mind just, it'll go off. It'll make you think. You know what I was thinking about while I was smoking this? You know, I'm born in 82. I feel like kids from the 80s, early 80s, and I did some research on it, like, they refer to us as, like, geriatric millennials. Which I'm like, fucking geriatric. I'm not even that fucking old. You know, if you really think about it, I mean, it's not that fucking old. But I feel like we're like last fucking hardcore group. Don't mind if the sound changed a little because the AC kicked on. But you know, I see a lot of stuff now. They're like, you know, if you're a guy, you need to cry and you need to show emotion. You know, and you know, we got to break this cycle of no emotions, you know, and emotionless guys, you know. And I don't feel like I'm emotionless. Because there's been a few times I've cried. You know, I cried when both my kids were born. And then I cried when my grandma died. And the only other two times I've cried was when I got married to my wife, and then I've renewed my vows. We had this like whole Elvis Vegas night dinner auction that my wife she was a chairperson of, and we did like a 3-part Elvis show and renewed our vows. We had this pastor dressed up as Elvis doing them. I mean, it was a fucking killer night. And we went out after. We were all fucking partying up, and I mean, we were drunk when we left this school function. And I was fucking loaded up because me and my buddy John, we were working the bar there. And I remember this guy brought this like 15-year aged Canadian whiskey in, and he was like, I want to donate this for the of course we'll get that right on. We took that over to the bar. We were doing shots, handing out shots. Went to this bar afterwards, and I got the nice dress slacks on. I got the 1968 just burgundy gator loafers on. I got the big Elvis shades, mafia fucking blazer on. I was looking fucking sharp. And we walk in this bar while walking in, and this one person immediately gets up, grabs my arm. Can I take you to your table? I fucking thought I was blind. Fucking good times, man. You know, I'm like, fuck it, this guy thinks I'm fucking blind. But you get the drunk people at the bar, you know, yeah, fuck, you're drunk, you don't know no better. But, you know, they're telling everyone now, here's your cry corner, do this, do that. I feel like sometimes when you're a guy, you need to be hard. Because sometimes the world's hard. And when the world gets hard, you just can't fucking sit there and cry. You know? But it's just me. I mean, if you teach your kids, you know, it's okay to cry, and it's this and it's that, that's fine. Because you're the parent. I'm just saying that I feel like I'm like a dying age, you know, I mean, fuck, man, I grew up on Ozzy, Pantera, Black Sabbath. I mean, ooh, it's a little dry. I remember one time we're partying, we took some mushrooms, and we're all messed up. And one of my buddies, you know, we're supposed to go down to Summerfest, big fucking huge live music festival, and we're all hopped up on the mushrooms, you know, and I'm like, dude, we gotta go. He goes, Mel, throws me the keys, pull up the car. I was fucking young as hell. I hopped in the car and pulled that motherfucker. I get out of the car and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I'm on the front yard. You know, it's like, they all come out, they're all, you're in the fucking front yard, Mel. You're in the fucking grass. You know, and I'm like, holy shit. You know, I'm like, dude, I fucking threw the keys. I'm like, you gotta drive, man. You know. Craziness, dude. Craziness. Now we got Post Malone and we got everybody else, and I feel like Pantera, White Zombie, Halloween, Anthrax, Armored Saint. Ugh. Fuck, those days are gone. That whole genre of people. A little bit older now. I'm probably getting off track. Ooh, got a little run right there. So, we're going to close out. It's kicking back up a little. Strength levels probably at about a full body again. This was a amazing smoke. I mean, really, really good. Smooth creaminess, some mustiness, kind of a roller coaster of, you know, mid to high, back to mid to high. Really good flavors. I mean, I can't thank you enough, Shayne, for sending this over and letting me get to experience the Karloff, because I never have. The flavors stayed about a mid the whole way. Whew. Man. I'm going to rate this one about a 9 out of 10. Be real honest, this is about the best smoke I've probably had this year so far. You know, which part of me goes, fuck, dude, this cigar was good. It was beyond good. It was so good. It treated me so right the whole way. Had me thinking about craziness. So whatever I smoke next, I'm gonna have to try to get something fantastic because it's got to keep up with this. But oh Jesus! Till next time, everyone. Go check out Shayne. I'll put the link behind it. Herpaholic over at Instagram. Get yourself some tatuajes because they are fantastic. Pete Johnson does an amazing job with his cigars. You know, keep smoking, keep drinking, keep enjoying life. Because you know what? We only live once. And we only die once. So until next time, Prost.